my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Libra Guy 90, aka Icy Boy, and I'm just back with a video explaining about these badges, preferably defensive badges. I'm a Glass King Lockdown, so I can't necessarily talk about badges specifically for defense when it comes to shot creators, sharpshooters. I mean, you guys may have some attributes for defense, but it's not going to be that effective for you because you are not specifically a defender, basically. So I ain't gonna try to make this video too long. I'm just gonna go through all of these quickly, and then I'm gonna show you which one that I use. I'm gonna start off with Rebounding Chaser, Hall of Fame. I don't care if you're a Glass King Lockdown, I don't care if you're a Paint Beast, I don't care if you are a Lockdown Defender. If you can get it on Hall of Fame, definitely get it on Hall of Fame. You don't even necessarily would need this any higher than this if you know how to box out pretty well. This is so strong when it comes to the leaping ability of it that you don't necessarily need it. You really won't need it to have this on gold or anything like that, because then that's just bringing down the cap of what else you can use to put it on gold or Hall of Fame. So really think about that. So because put it like this does most of the work. This you're gonna do for like maybe 2 seconds. This is what you definitely would need. Rim Protector, I have that on bronze right now because at the end of the day, the paint defense is trash anyway, right? And in my opinion, if you can equip this with pogo stick and maybe put this on gold, like if I can move this down and put this on gold at least, or maybe Hall of Fame, it'll really help your ability as far as, getting blocks around the rim anywhere. Because let's say if somebody pump fakes, right? If somebody pump fakes, you'll be able to quickly go back up with pogo stick. That's what pogo stick is about. It's about you getting another chance to, defend, basically. Get another chance to go for another block. So I just basically talked about this. Like I said, you can put this on Hall of Fame if you'd like to test it out. Like I said, once you max out your badges, you can do that. You got Heart Crusher, basically. It's nice if you're able to get a steal and get a block, and then you basically can knock down your opponent's takeover. But takeover to me is not that OP this year, so I mean, just play defense. In my opinion, I don't use this at all. Pick Dodger, yes, definitely get Pick Dodger. So people love to set off-ball screens. They love to set picks because they're trying to get an open three. So definitely, get Pick Dodger somewhere around. If you're a Lockdown Defender, I would definitely have it at least on gold. With me, I can leave it on bronze because I'm strong enough to be able to get through most of them screens anyway. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Brick Wall is not that OP. They nerfed it, so to me, I mean, if you can try it, just try it. Like I say, once you get your badges maxed out. If it's not maxed out, just wait till you get it maxed out to just play with it. But in my opinion, I'll leave it on bronze. Because the reason why some of these badges I leave on, listen, I do want to have these badges. It's just that if I have to look at what's very important for my player, then I have to compromise as far as which one do I want to actually have it at its peak level. For example, Interceptor, I gotta have this on Hall of Fame. One of the best attributes about my player is my long arms. That's why I made my arms long. It's not just for blocking, it's for intercepting passes. You know what I mean? So why not have this at the Hall of Fame level? Defense wins championships, so you need stops. Like I said, Brick Wall is nice. In my opinion, I could leave it on bronze only because when I set screens, I don't want to be in it for too long, and then they end up holding me and making me fall over my defender. My opponent, and then I end up knocking him over. Then it end up being a moving screen, and then that's an illegal screen, and it's a problem. Tireless Defender. Here's my thing about that, and I think this correlates with what I have here. But when I go to my skills boost, I did win this badge called Gym Rat. The way you win this to get unlimited stamina, vertigo, strength, all of this stuff. These are permanent boosts. You have to win the playoffs within your season, and you can't sim the playoffs. You have to play every playoff game, just to let you know. But I probably would elaborate more about that on another video, but that's basically how you do it, just to let you know. But I have that, so as far as Tireless Defender, I don't really have an issue as far as stamina, if that's what this pertaining to. But for the most part, I'm good. Like, I don't really think I need that as much. Pickpocket, I'm just gonna leave that for the lockdown defenders. Definitely get pickpocket. I don't need to talk about pickpocket. Everybody know what pickpocket does. It's not that easy to steal this year, though. I will say that. Even though sometimes they do let big men strip you for some reason. I don't know what that's about. But definitely get that if you like a lockdown defender or a shot creator. If you can get that. If you can get that, you're probably going to be able to get it on like maybe gold or silver. You probably ain't going to be able to get it on Hall of Fame unless you're a lockdown. Intimidator, really, to me, outside of the area of the rim, yeah, it'll work. Intimidator, for me, around the rim, because the paint defense is broken, it doesn't work, right? And I quit moving truck and lockdown, it doesn't work. I can stop them from getting to the basket, but 2K will still let these bums that's 80 overall. It don't be like these comp players that's like a 98, 99, all that stuff, 97. I mean, I battled against them, and I don't ever have an issue defending them. It be the 80 and the 89 overall that be just doing it, and they just let them hook. Knowing that they ain't got no badges, knowing they ain't got no attributes up. I don't know, but this does work, especially if you have it like at the Hall of Fame level. So let's say if I just took this off, and to prove too, like if you want to confirm it, or let's say if you want to confirm to prove that you can always switch it out, you can go right back to it and just change it. So Intimidator can work. It definitely supposed to cost a lot of misses once you contest. But again, contest is not that decent on this game. So I don't know what that's about. Chase down, again, that's one of those badges where I leave on bronze. That's just my opinion. I don't have a lot of situations where I'm running after somebody towards the other end and trying to block them. But I will say it does come in the clutch. So again, if you can max out your badges and play with it just to see if it works or not, definitely check it out. Trapper, in my opinion, is only for like playing like the rec center, or if you're playing with like a lot of teams and you're trying to like double team and stuff like that. I don't see myself trying to double team at the park, knowing that we're playing with shooters and 3-point shooters. That's the worst thing you can do, is try to double team. But it's not only at the park. If you're playing like one of these like 5-on-5, I can see why. If that's what this badge is talking about. If that's what this badge is talking about as far as trapping and says trapping offensive players, defenders are more effective at forcing pickups and turnovers than normal. So yeah, that's basically what that is. Clamps, yes, I mean, obviously clamps is basically specifically for lockdown defenders, but obviously other players can get it as well, other archetypes. I just think that when it comes to getting clamps, having it on Hall of Fame, and you can imagine how beefy that is, right? I mean, you have access to hip riding, cutoffs, like you can actually, stay in front of your men a lot better with clamps. And also with off-ball pests too. I don't know if I talk more about this. I just want to check this out. I don't know if I'm going to keep it on Hall of Fame. But you can also get your ankles broken a lot less. You can grab you and hold your opponent, causing them not to even get the ball, maybe get turnovers. So imagine if somebody trying to throw the ball to you, but I'm holding your arms, you might get a turnover. That's kind of like how this works. You're a pest, you know what I mean? Hall of Fame pest, basically. Lightning reflexes, it basically just guides you in the right direction as far as, I think this will work better with this being a Hall of Fame and this being a Hall of Fame or gold, because it's quick reflexes. It'll guide you in the direction of the ball handler. Right? It's supposed to give you cues on where it will go. So in my opinion, it's a good reacting system. I have never tried it, but I heard it works well with Interceptor. Because imagine if you know exactly where your defender's gonna go or opponent, and then you get to have this on Hall of Fame, you'll probably be able to get a steal. Outside of that, Worm is cool in my opinion. It works for me less than 50% of the time. It does, to be honest with you, because I think it just depends on the person that you're going against as far as trying to rebound or trying to defend against the paint. Because when you're trying to get a board, obviously this will work. Box out will work if you are already in front of them. But Worm, you trying to get that position. You're trying to spin around them. And to me, it just depends. Like if I'm going against a weaker player, I'm definitely gonna shove him out the way and get to establish position. But listen, I like to use it. I still use it every now and then. I used to put it on Hall of Fame, but I really didn't know that much of a difference on the Hall of Fame or gold. So to me, again, you got to think about it. You have to think at your potential upgrades. And my potential upgrade is only at a 22. Some people get 23, some people get 30. So if you're able to get that, you have more of a chance to get more Hall of Fame badges than me, based off how you build your player. So if you can use that, definitely use it. Post move lockdown, and I'll say these definitely are clutch, but y'all gotta realize on this game, you can put both of these on Hall of Fame, and somebody will still do a random hook shot that's not even the 88 overall and still make it. So in my opinion, these definitely work. Especially if you're going to be against some elite post scorers, definitely give it a chance. And like I said, you can't be one of those players that don't have defense in your build and get mad when this stuff don't work for you, because you don't really have defense. It's like I complain if I don't really green a lot of my shots. I'm not really a shooter. You see what I'm saying? So even though this year you're supposed to be able to like time your shots and knock it down, if you don't have defense in your build, if you don't have shooting in your build, you're not going to be able to do it as well as others. It's really just that simple. But hey, everybody has their opinion, but some things are really just facts. Okay, moving truck's supposed to stop a post scorer or a big man or anybody that's supposed to be really dominant in the fourth interior force. Is supposed to shove them and keep them at bay, keep them out of the area. Supposed to keep them out of the area, so that way they don't really get too comfortable in the post. Because you know if people trying to drop step you, it's going to be a little hard to keep them out of it. So if you was able to, put this here on Hall of Fame, I think that would definitely help as well. I mean, anything to help against these defenders, these opposing players, definitely want to get it. Defensive leader is my last one. Defensive leader is cool. It's supposed to boost your teammates' ability on defense, but here's the thing. One, just play defense. Just play defense. And at the same time, with this badge, if you put it on Hall of Fame, that's only when, if you have it at Hall of Fame, you can actually see your opponent's shot percentages and misses and stuff like that. As far as if it's green, you see where it's probably gonna be hot at for hot spots, and if it's red, that means it's probably like negative. It probably ain't that hot at shooting there. So in my opinion, I really don't need this badge because I play great defense. And listen, I just try not to leave people open, But it is nice if you can see if this person's kind of weak in this area or where this person's favorite hot spots, then you can probably cut them off. So that ain't really too bad in my opinion, but I would check that out. In my opinion, I'd have Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame. I would have Interceptor Hall of Fame. I might try Reflexes on gold. I'll have Pogo Stick on gold. I'll definitely have these two probably like a silver just to see how it is. But that's just me checking it out. And guess what? If I don't like it, I can always change it. So that's definitely not a problem, right? So just don't worry. If you try a badge and it doesn't work, you can always try it out and try it again. But alright then, y'all, this Libra got 90. I just want to come and y'all with this video. I don't want to make this video too long because they'll cut me off. But okay then, y'all keep grinding. Peace and chicken grease.
Welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my